Welcome to another Print Talk with Nino and Sid. I'm Nino, the greatest, the undisputed, the champ. You already know. We're back here. What's up, Sid? How you doing?
What it is, what it do. You already know where we at. We back in the building, ready to do this Prem Talk. It's your boy AFC Sid. You already know what it is. SD's Boom Breezy, because we keep it breezy down here. Another week, 3-point collectors. You already know, happy as a clam. What's popping,
Let,
bro? How you been, man?
let's,
Missed you on
all right,
Thursday.
yeah, man. Little issues. But let's get into it. Let's get to it. Spurs, Bournemouth. Let me tell you something. Shouldn't have been that predicament, especially with that Christmas tree formation. It's not looking good in the first half. Conte did some changes. Again, why is Emerson on this team? But it goes to show you that we don't have any end product, of course. That's why Conte shouldn't realize that. This is what I got. This is the sheet that you gave me. Sheet.
You know
Fix
it.
this sheet.
You know he's not going to sign a contract until the summer.
Don't get me started on Davies and Scam Chest. Another one. That man was shocking, bro.
No, I honestly, man, if y'all don't do anything this year, he's gonna leave.
We'll see what happens.
If you guys stay trophyless and continue to underperform the way you guys have been, he's gonna leave.
We'll see what happens. I thought, honestly, Ryan Sexton was the one going to get taken off first, and he scores that goal. Then I saw Emerson was the one that get taken off. Okay, Conte was okay. Let me have rid of Sexton. Not yet. The fact they come back, they won, bro. It's like, where's the offense? Where's the offense? Like, should be Kane getting goals, should be Son getting goals, not getting assists.
Too negative, man. He's too negative. Quite frankly, the players you have would do well in a fucking a 4-2-3-1.
3-3. Mm-hmm.
Like I don't understand why he's so stubborn, but that's just the Italian in him, man. He's not gonna budge.
Exactly.
He's not gonna budge. And if honestly, the football you guys are playing, yeah, you're getting results and all that shit, but it's not sustainable, bro.
He's gonna take a toll eventually.
Yeah,
Start looking good.
eventually you're gonna see either one, your players are gonna be like, yo, fuck this, or and turn on him, or he's gonna be like, all right, you guys are not performing to what I want, I'm leaving. And honestly, like, yeah, you guys are doing great. Don't get me wrong. I'll give you props on that. You guys are doing good.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are staying where you need to be. You guys are winning the matches you need to win. I can't knock that. It is what it is. But I it's not sustainable. It reminds me of the Tottenham of old, where y'all start good and then watch the back end of the season. Y'all gonna have a lot of shit results. Those 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 results where you're grinding it out are not gonna be grounded out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it could potentially collapse within itself. Because all of what from what I see in the Premier League, bro, you guys are a team of individuals. The only reason you're catching goals and you're catching wins is because your individuals are stepping up. The day that you guys need to perform as a team, it's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
It's the sad reality, and it's a pill that you guys have to swallow. As good as you guys are doing, I'm giving you the props because you're up there at the top. At the top four. I'll give you that. You guys are top four.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's just like, dude, I'm telling you, like, it's gonna get to a point where those results are not gonna go your way.
Exactly.
The teams are gonna learn off of this first half, and they're gonna double down on you guys. You know what I mean? Because your team is not very good when you have the ball. Your team is a very good counterattacking team, and that's the way you're
Mm-hmm.
set up. But
Exactly.
if a team gives you the ball, and they sit back on you, you guys don't know how to handle that part of the game. And that's where I feel like you guys struggle because of the midfield. You guys don't have a midfield that can control the game, grab the ball and say ding dang ding, have some creative outlets, ping the ball out and to your fucking strikers that need the ball. You know what I mean? Like you guys have been getting lucky off the set pieces and the corner kicks and they're falling. You know what I mean? It's like in basketball when you're shooting all day and it's just dropping. You can be doing the Chef Curry shots from half court and it's dropping, but eventually they're not. So, but nonetheless, it was a great result against Bournemouth, a good comeback. You know, you guys got the win. You guys got the 3 points you guys needed, and your team, did well. I give them props, bro. Give them props. Y'all are grinding out results that y'all need to grind out. It's giving you vital points.
We can hope in the Champions League. We'll hope in the Champions League position later on.
Yeah, no,
But yeah,
definitely.
no,
You guys are playing decent, man. I mean, the football could be better. Your fans are complaining that it's fossil, and I agree, it is fossil football. It's kind of boring to watch, but you guys are winning. What can we say? It was like Chelsea,
mm,
like '05. It was boring Chelsea, and they're still winning. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It was a big ups. Like y'all won. You know what I mean? Like
we needed those 3 points. So,
Bournemouth couldn't handle you guys. And honestly, that's what you expect from a team down there. You know what I mean? You expect to go there and slap them, period. But
uh-huh.
yeah, fair result, fair result. I have no complaints. I watched back the game and I didn't see any controversial decisions. I didn't see, plays that went the wrong way. I feel like you won it fair and square.
Hmm.
At the end, you guys wanted it more. Bournemouth gave up and gave in. But that was a fair
Exactly.
result. Fair result. I have no complaints. Uh, and we move.
Moving on to you guys, 5-0. Arsenal beating Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are in trouble. You guys doing
Sure.
your thing.
I
You guys doing
mean,
your thing.
well, I mean, you can honestly say that going into the Nottingham Forest game, we were all like, "Oh shit, they beat Liverpool." You know what I mean? You gotta be careful with them. You gotta go in there, silence the crowd, slap them quick. And 4 minutes in, Martinelli, a man's getting that brilliant header. Can you believe that he won that header in between 6 defenders? That is absolutely shocking defending from
Mm-hmm.
Nottingham Forest. Because
Calamity
honestly,
at the back.
Because honestly, the first 20 minutes we were on it in that first half. The rest of the first
Exactly.
half, we disappeared. Like I was honestly upset because I thought we was gonna go back into our old ways and capitulate and
Exactly.
invite them back into the game the same way we did Southampton. And I was just like, oh fuck, here it goes. Here we go again. They're gonna fucking get on us. Whatever Mikel Arteta said at halftime, bro, he needs to give that team talk every single half,
Every
every
single
single
time.
game.
Exactly.
Because when they came out in that second half, bro, they came off the blocks fast, same way they did in the first half, but they sustained it.
Exactly.
That was the difference. They sustained that pressure and that intensity throughout the second half, and that's where I feel we were dominating.
Exactly.
Everybody saying, "Oh, Jesus didn't score," blah blah blah. He scored. He put up 3 assists, man.
Exactly.
Like everybody has this thing with the striker. Yeah, granted, later on in the season when we need our striker to score, I want him to bang goals. No, pause on that. But I want him to score goals, man. Obviously, but if you can't score, at least hook somebody else up. At least provide the assist, and that's what he did. And
Exactly.
big up to Reese Nelson, man. Stayed, chill, waited for his shot. Saka came off with a knock. He comes
He'll
in.
be fine, they say though. Yeah.
And yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be back for Chelsea. It was just a bad kick that he got kicked on one of those plays. But what I'm saying about Reece Nelson is he took that opportunity when Saka came out, and that's what I want to see from people from my bench. Because the Europa League match against PSV where we lost, whoever came off the bench offered nothing. Now I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. All the haters can talk all the crap they want. Eddie Nketiah is not good for this club. Eddie Nketiah is not good enough for the Arsenal. Sorry. You have had many of opportunities, okay? And when you come off the bench, we need you to offer something, not just get in fucking Jesus's way. Because when he came into the Nottingham Forest game, the only thing that I saw Eddie do was get in Jesus's way. Like there was an opportunity where Jesus could have had the ball, could have turned and switched the play, but Eddie, being greedy, bumped him off the ball and then loses it for selfish reasons. And that's why I don't need that kid in my team. I'm sorry, you're not good enough for the Arsenal. You never have. We gave you the chance, and every time you come on, you squander it, bro. You don't show shit. Excuse my language, but you don't show anything. You don't add anything to this team. What? Because you run around like a chicken with no head? Sorry, no. You are not good enough for the Arsenal Football Club. I'm sorry. Period. Call me whatever you want. Bury me in the fucking comments. I don't care. I don't care. My opinion is my opinion. Y'all go eat it. Eddie
It could
Nketiah is fucking shite.
exactly. Yes.
But big ups to Arsenal. We got 5 on it. Back to the top of the league. We got 5 on it. Now we gotta win Europa League. You feel me? Like we gotta keep this shit up, bro. And we gotta keep our players, motivated. And from what I see, the reason why we're at the top is because we're a team. This is why. Pablo Mari is not our greatest center back. But the fact that everybody in this team is together, regardless of what happens, that's the most important thing in football. It's teamwork. You are a team.
Exactly.
It's not about being greedy. It's not about being the individual talent. It's a team. And that's what
Exactly.
we're showing this season. Man City are a good team. You get me? Who's in third?
Spurs.
Spurs, decent team. You still have that individual problem, you know what I mean? Where you can see the separation between your midfield and your forwards, but you guys are a decent team. You get me? You guys can cooperate and collab with each other and work together on the pitch, even if it's just
Hmm.
defensively, because you guys are pretty decent defensively, despite the fact that you concede a lot of fucking shots. But you guys are a decent unit defensively. Newcastle are a team. You get me? Manchester United are struggling because their individuals haven't learned to play together. Chelsea are struggling because their individuals haven't learned to play together. Liverpool, they fucking switched up the system and now they're shit. Like they haven't found the chemistry without Mane. You get me? And it's plain and simple. Teamwork. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
And you know what? That's what I love about this team. They're together. But big ups to them. 5-0. We move.
Yes, sir. City, Leicester. Leicester really parked the bus really good, holding it down.
It was unlucky.
Nothing a shame to lose the City off of that free kick. It's City at the end of the day.
Honestly, it was unlucky because they played a brilliant game. The De Bruyne free kick, unstoppable. There's nothing you can do about it. You put 4 keepers in there, nothing. 4 keepers in that goal won't stop that De Bruyne free kick. But you can go turn around to the other side and that very next play, that Tielemans volley off of the corner, that could have been the equal. That game deserved a draw, but you know, City came out on top, man. They did their thing. They did what they had to do.
Exactly.
Although I will say they look a bit toothless without Haaland up front.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
They look vulnerable. They look like you could get at them.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Just
Exactly.
by the way they're playing, and the way they play their fullbacks and they tuck them in. If you have fast wingers, those fullbacks can't recover.
Exactly.
Like that Cancelo and who's the other guy who's playing on the right?
Not Walker, of course. Let me see if play right back for them. My bad. I'm sorry.
No worries. I
They
forget.
had
I don't want to botch it.
Stones playing right back.
Stones playing right back.
Yeah, because Akani and Laporte was starting up front and then in the back.
But were they playing like a five? No, they were playing okay. Yeah, Stones was playing right back. That's weird.
Uh,
Or was it Akanji? No, Akanji came in later.
Kanji, yeah,
I don't know who it was, but whatever. Their right backs and their left backs, they're not quick. Like Cancelo will bomb up forward, and if you can attack that left side, you can expose them. You can expose them. They're exposable. They're human, and that's what basically this weekend taught me about Man City. They're human. You can get at them. But
mhm.
big ups to them.
Yep. Stalemate between Brentford and Wolves. I was snooze to that game, to be honest with you. Nothing special.
Man, Ivan Tony needs to chill out, bro. You need to stop with the yellow cards, brother. You just got yourself suspended. Was it
Hmm.
three? Was it 3 games?
Yeah,
Why? Why? Because you're playing off emotion, man. Just you
exactly.
play the game. Wait for your chance. You're a good striker. All you need is that one chance,
Exactly.
and boom. Like he's kind of losing his head, and that Ben Me bicycle, dude. I was a fucking. I nominate that for goal of the week, man. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
Ben Me. I think it's between the Ben Me, Thomas Partey, and that was Thomas Partey side foot. He just replicated the same goal he scored against y'all, which was absolutely brilliant. And then what's it called? Almiron's goal. That was a fucking goal. So I say
Definitely.
those three were definitely top contender. Ben Me, big ups to him. But yeah, that was pretty much of a stalemate. I mean, I expected a little more out of Brentford, but Wolves set up real defensive and they got the
With
goal.
Nieves,
They nicked the goal. They nicked the goal, man. And that's another player, Neves. He's on the radar of a lot of clubs. He's on the, I see. I think he'll leave this summer. I think he's gonna get taken to a big club this summer for sure.
definitely, yeah.
But
Moving on to Steven Seagal FC, Brighton muted with their spliff settings on Chelsea. Graham Potter's return back to the bridge.
them
Looking at that
Seagulls,
team was
them Seagulls
dead.
shitting on your boys, shitting on your club, bro. Shitting on your club, bro. Chelsea, man. Like I said, shambles. They don't have that unit, that cohesiveness. They're not together.
Not
And it
together,
could
exactly.
tell, man. They started that game asleep. Asleep.
Exactly.
Cause I was watching it at work and I'm sorry, yo. Like if you guys
That
start
shit
like
was
that, if you
shambles.
start
Yeah,
like that against any of the top four teams right now, you're gonna get mudded. You're gonna get mudded.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
if they don't get their shit together quick, I see them Europa League, bro.
Out of top six, I see.
Dare I even say a fucking conference? No, I'll say conference for Liverpool. They're fucking down there. I think Europa League this year is going to be Chelsea and Manchester United. Manchester United are going to miss out on top four. Not by much, but they're going to miss out on top four.
Okay. I
But
see.
yeah,
I
man,
see.
Chelsea got muddied, bro. Trossard doing his thing. Uh, you know, that guy's on fire lately, and he's one to watch. I feel he's another one
Exactly.
that's going to get taken to a big club this summer. But
Maybe
big
Chelsea.
ups to Brighton, bro. Big ups to Brighton. They're just showing everybody that they don't need Graham Potter, man.
Exactly.
Their system, their way their club is set is plug and play, man. And they just continue firing. And it's
Mm,
just so beautiful to watch. And that's the way clubs should be run, in my opinion. That's the way it should be done. Brighton Munich.
exactly. Yeah.
Brighton Munich.
Moving on to Palace and Southampton. Palace got their job done with that goal from
Yeah, grinding it out, bro.
that
Grinding it out, bro. And big ups to Vieira the way he set up his team. Grinding out the result,
pronounce his
man.
name Edard, I guess.
Edward.
Edward. There you go.
Yeah, I mean
Edward.
the
Yeah.
guy's talent, bro. Edward, man. And last year I
He
was
made
saying
the
it, man.
55 provisional England team, 55 man roster.
I mean, you have that says something about him, you know. That says something. Oh, back to the Brighton with Danny Wells, Wele. Like I sent you that meme
Mm-hmm.
earlier, but he got included in the 55 too. So
Yes,
hey, man,
sir.
it's up for grabs. But I think it's gonna be Callum Wilson, honestly. I think it's gonna be Callum Wilson. I think
Speaking of,
after all this, I think after with the whole Tony thing that he didn't even get picked and all that stuff, I think Callum Wilson will go.
speaking of Callum Wilson, moving on to Palace, Liverpool, Newcastle, and Villa. What a game by Newcastle, bro.
Newcastle are starting to scare the shit
Yeah,
out of me, bro. They're starting to scare the crap out of me.
on me
Because
on, bro.
if they get into Europe, ooh, that's just gonna be the start of the flow, bro. That money's gonna start to be let go. You'll
Mm,
see. Once they get into Europe, you'll see, bro. You're gonna start seeing some players go over there that you're like, what? Why are you going? Like, you wouldn't expect it. You know what I mean? But it's
exactly,
they got the money. They have the money, bro, and they just need to do something in the league so that the FFP don't catch up to them. You know,
exactly,
so they can spend, and FFP won't, won't catch them. You know, won't bother them. But dude, scary the way they look, bro.
exactly.
They got a good
Scary
midfield.
time.
They got a decent striker. They got a sick winger in Almiron. Although I think Almiron will leave. I think somebody's gonna snatch Almiron from them. But
Definitely.
or maybe he's just playing for the World Cup. Like I said, you never know, bro. World Cup years, form is different because everybody's playing to get on those squads. It's what they do after is my
It's
true
the big
question.
story. Hmm.
Are they gonna go just as hard after the World Cup? is my question. Because you can have a sick World Cup and then get picked up by a big team and then be shit. Hence,
Mm,
James Rodriguez. I'm sorry, all my Colombians, but your boy, he ain't it. Rodriguez had a very good
exactly.
World Cup. He had all this hype around him. He went to Real Madrid, stuck up the place.
Exactly.
Now he where'd he go? He went to like Abu Dhabi or something. Where'd he go?
Yeah, some shit like that.
For money. Like look at where he's at now. He can't even get to a European club anymore.
Exactly.
He can't play at that standard. So it's just like you gotta. It's more than just how they played at the World Cup, bro. You can have a
Mm-hmm.
great World Cup and still be a shit player. Sorry.
Exactly. Yep, exactly.
Moving
Fulham
on.
and Everton, no nil, stalemate.
Yeah,
Didn't
that was.
watch highlights or anything. So
There were no highlights to watch, by the way.
I speaking of the next one, Jesse Marsh's American Army one beating Liverpool. Liverpool in shambles right now. It's
At
like
the
I saw this quote
at the buzzard, man. As we say here in America, at the buzzard. You know, it's a
2021, 2022, Liverpool living like it's a last dance, pretty much.
Klopp's seventh year curse is coming full effect, excuse me.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't see what they can do different to improve. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you see them when they play, they're still playing that similar style. Maybe it's the players that can't deal with the physicality of that style because it's a very
Mm-hmm.
high press, high intensity, and Darwin Nunes isn't used to that. Who else did they sign? I mean, the people they signed didn't really add to their team. Arthur Melo's injured. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Darwin is shy.
Carvalho looks like a kid. Like he still
Yeah.
is a kid. And that's not going to add to your team right now. You needed somebody to replace Mane, a direct
Mm-hmm.
Mane replacement. They never got that, and they're going to
Exactly.
suffer. They're going to suffer. They're going to suffer, bro. I think their golden years are a bit done. I'm sure you're loving it. Honestly, I was telling you that UEFA might throw lump you two together. And you said, oh no, they're not. They shouldn't because in the first round you're not supposed to play somebody from your own
I
country
told
or
you. Yeah.
so, but your wife is sneaky, bro. Even if let's say you both like say you both pass this next round, they could lump
If
you
you
together.
don't like, yeah, exactly.
They could lump you together, bro. And honestly, by form, I think you guys could beat them. But then again, in the Champions League, it's form kind of goes out the window because
Exactly.
wasn't it like back when they went with Gerard, weren't they like really low in the table?
They were. Yeah.
Like in '06 or something? Weren't they like
Yep.
eight, seventh or sixth or something like that? So
Long
like
Benitez in charge.
so their Premier League form doesn't really affect their Champions League because that in
Mm-hmm.
from what I've seen over the years with Liverpool. But we'll see. We'll see, man. I'm glad for Jesse Marsh. I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? Everybody was saying he needs to win this or he's gonna get the boot, or we're gonna start thinking about giving him the boot. So big ups to him, bro. Big ups to
Mm-hmm.
him.
Exactly. Moving on to Manchester United and West Ham.
Mhm.
United won. It was snooze fest, to be honest with people. They got the job done.
Oh man, honestly, West Ham, what the fuck are you guys doing, bro? West Ham played absolutely terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They had their chances and De Gea turned into prime De Gea. But
He's not
regardless
even
of the
on the
fact,
55 provisional man roster.
I'm sorry, it was just a toothless performance from West Ham, bro. It was just like Scottish League football, son. Just lobbing it from the
Mm,
defense to the forwards, from the defense to the forward. It's just like what? Use your midfield, use them.
exactly.
But anyways, man, shambles performance by West Ham. Big ups to De Gea. I think he was the man of the match.
Exactly. Moving on to Spurs and Marseille. Champions League football guys. Spurs did it again with the whole Christmas tree formation. Finally got the win at the end. That
Fossil
will take
football.
us,
I mean, like I said, fossil football, but at the end you got your chance and you took it. You know,
and we are going to the next round of the Champions League.
yeah, you topped the group. Congratulations. It wasn't a very hard group. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, I think you guys would have struggled in a group like Inter, Barca, Bayern. You know,
Definitely.
I think you guys would have had a hard time with those teams. I
Oh yeah,
mean,
definitely.
the you got a group in your favor. Congratulations, y'all made it to number one in the group. Pass on, moving on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Move on up. Period.
Definitely. Liverpool 2-0 against Napoli, as we expected. Liverpool win. They're still gonna
Honestly,
be
I didn't
second,
expect that. I expected Napoli, but whatever.
but they won the group already, so it really didn't matter.
Right, they were playing like they were just writing off the game. I give them that.
Ajax and Rangers, meaningless game. Ajax wins 2-1. Which will take them to the Europa League.
Barcelona beat Victoria Plzen.
Yeah,
Eintracht Frankfurt beat Sporting to put them in the
Europa League. The
Europa
Champions League
League.
quarterfinal. Yep,
To put them in the Europa League drop down. To be honest, I'm not scared of any of the teams coming down. I'm not
exactly.
as the way it stands. I'm not scared of anyone coming down,
I'm
and even
surprised
Barca.
Porto won the group again. They beat who did they beat, bro? They beat Atletico 2-1. Leverkusen drew 2-0 to
Yeah,
Leipzig.
I was watching those like live scores, and I was like, Jesus, Atletico, what are you guys doing?
Exactly.
Like Atletico have just been on a steady decline across the
And
Champions League.
Bayern beat Inter Milan 2-0 as expected.
Oof, that Chupa Moting goal. Take a bow, son. That was an absolute
Third,
rocket. Absolute rocket. Um, in I mean, Inter, don't get me wrong, bro. They had their chances. They played well. Barella had like four chances at the beginning of the game. But it was at the end not enough. Not enough.
exactly. We have enough time to do some previews for tomorrow, or
Yeah.
all right, let's run through this. Didn't take Dortmund against Copenhagen. Dortmund should win 3-2 0.
Dortmund 3-0.
Yeah. Chelsea in City against Sevilla. City should win this 3-0 as well because
City's gonna slap
Sevilla's out
them.
of yeah. Juventus PSG. PSG 3-0.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's at Turin, so Juve's gonna be on fire. They're gonna need something to prove. Although, regardless of what they do, they're going down. Yeah,
exactly.
they only have 3 points. So yeah, they're going down.
Exactly.
They're coming to the Europa League, bro. They're coming to the Europa League. Come on, Vlahovic. Come on over here. Let me slap you about. Show you what you're missing. But
Exactly.
big ups to them.
But
Uh
Chelsea Dynamo. Chelsea should win.
Chelsea has to win, although the Dynamos have been Chelsea's kryptonite, the Champions
Exactly.
League. Whether it's Dynamo Kiev, Dynamo Zagreb, they've just been
Ask
getting destroyed.
ask Tuchel how that go.
Yeah, exactly. That's Tuchel how that went, but yeah, Chelsea need to win that. They need to win it. I say 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 the team. Milan against Salzburg. I have Milan 3-2. So they win.
Milan have to win that.
Yeah.
They have to win that. RB Leipzig Shakhtar. That's gonna be a tough one. I actually see a draw in this one.
Okay.
I see a draw in that one. And then Real Madrid Celtic. Real Madrid.
4-0.
Yeah, Real Madrid are gonna slap them. But
Exactly.
yeah, man.
I'll be, I'll be,
Champions League is competitive, bro. It looks competitive. It's competitive.
mm,
The teams that are going through the next round deserve to be in the next round, in my opinion.
exactly.
It is no flukes. There's no surprises, dark sheeps. Whoever's there earned it and they deserve it because their teams are playing spectacular. Even the Portuguese teams, Benfica and Porto, sheesh, they just came in here with something to prove, man. And it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see.
Exactly. We'll be back on Thursday, y'all. You already know we're gonna do the previews of tomorrow's games, review Arsenal, Europa League, and preview of this week's Premier League fixtures that are coming up.
Yeah,
You already
We'll
know
save the Europa League for Thursday. I just feel it's just better to talk about because
one day and that's it.
yeah, one day it doesn't really need to do previews and reviews. Just talk about it when it happens. The Europa League ain't even that excited yet. We'll get to that in the later rounds after the round of 32. Because if we top our group, we won't play the round of 32, which is what we need.
Exactly.
Honestly, that's what we're expecting. We're expecting to slap Zurich, FC Zurich. So it is what it is. But
It is what it is.
I do want to say this little gesture from the team, Pablo Mari, speedy recovery. He was one of the 6 victims that were stabbed over in Milan.
Like,
Uh, and I hope him a speedy recovery, and so does the rest of the Arsenal squad. And it's glad to see.
yes, sir. All right, y'all. This is Nino. Like, subscribe, do what y'all gotta do.
Right, you already know
We
it's your boy
out.
AFC Sid, Blaze 2, and get at me in the morning. Peace.